Yeah.
Because there's honest truth is because there's so few ways in which politicians can show that we're human beings. So I just thought that'd be.
How we doing, guys? Myself, Chris Pettit, OBE, hitting you with a quick one. Real talk, true seasons. Don't worry, I'll wait. And I'm just saying to everyone, never forget. Yeah, little quick walk and talk right now. Never forget. So I just put up that post when NHS was dancing, talking about there was run through the roof. You know what's there? COVID cases. And the worst thing about it, I'm talking about it because I've had enough. I've had enough of the fact that we're listening to all this bullshit, and then everyone's sitting there trying to go on like, oh yeah, but this is the way it is. Remember what they did for our 2 years. Remember what they did for 3 years. Remember the mums and dads and sisters and brothers and aunties and uncles and grandmas that you wasn't allowed to see. Don't worry, I'll wait. And you got this numpty Matt Hancock talking about he's in celebrity, get me out of here on some, I'm just trying to show you that politicians are real people. Big man, we see you scribbled up with my guilt inside the office when you should have been on lockdown. Like, we know you're real people, rude boy, because you was that dumb enough to do that when you're meant to be our health secretary. Don't worry, I'll wait. Hear what I'm saying to you? You're always meant to be the health secretary, so you're the man that's meant to know what to do and what not to do. So if you're saying it's a COVID breakout, if you're saying everyone's meant to be staying in their yard, 2 meter distance, wear a mask, but you're scribbling up with my gal. Okay, cool. So the reason why I'm coming up with this kind of video, guys, because I'm just letting you guys know that we all know Wagwan. We all know with the oil, I didn't want to speak out about just oil and all the rest of it. We all know the actors. We all know that it's getting paid by, because right now, the way that they're getting so much funding, and nothing ain't happening to them right now. I'm not saying that I want things to happen, but I'm saying nothing ain't happening. So it just goes to show it's more of a ploy, it's more of a scam for the government to get us outraged anymore, so they can build up more and more tensions in the sense of, look what's going on. We have to raise different laws. We have to do this, guys, because if we don't do this, this is going to change. So they know what they're doing. Yeah, they know that they're doing. The media play a big part of it. Celebrities are playing a big part of it. And right now, we're just happy enough because we're not on lockdown. How much of us right now don't give a damn because we're on lockdown? How much of us don't even care because we've got a job at the moment? Everyone's just happy because you've got a job at the moment. Hear what I'm saying? At the moment. You might not have a job for too long. So I'm sitting there saying to myself, okay, I'm watching Boris coming out, and that the fact that they won't even tell him to resign, so he resigns, and then they try and bring my man back. Hear what I'm saying? My man's a numpty. Everyone could tell that he cannot run our country. And the fact that they voted him to come back in over Richie Sunak, which he's a multi-millionaire and all the rest of it, and the fact that they didn't want him. Now, I'm not even trying to throw race into it, but don't worry, I'll wait, do the maths, look at the picture. So now we've got King Charles. So now we've got all these kind of things happening, and my man ain't doing that. He ain't doing much right now. King Charles ain't doing that, and he ain't doing diddly squink. You know what's there? So my whole point and my whole point in the call is, what are we doing? Have we got enough assets? Are we buying gold? Get your gold up, everybody. I'm just saying, word out there on the roads that money's going soon. I don't know if you know, don't know if you got the memo, but money's soon done. So I think everybody needs to get up on some assets. Everybody needs to start looking into some companies that are doing things right now, which we all know that we need right now. You should be looking into the companies that like Pampers and toilet paper and all the rest of it, because these are going to be essentials that we're going to always constantly need. Don't be invested into markets right now that's not going to be a investable market. You know, if you've got watches and all these kind of things, no one's going to care about these things. We need to invest in hard currency, hard things that we know that we need. Sugar. The worst thing about it, when we're breaking down certain things in the sense of how we run our lives and anything, they're essentials. We need to buy back into the essentials, because the farmers, the crops, they're not even being able to farm. There was only a year ago, I was saying to everybody, wow, we should learn how to farm. Everyone was looking at me like I was crazy. I will say it again. I remember when I said to everybody that we need to learn how to farm, everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy, because everyone's still got Tesco's, everyone's still got Amazon, everyone's still got all these kind of places. But now it's getting scarce. Now they've got GMO foods coming because they want to lock down all the farmers, and they also want to give you fake food. I'm just throwing it out there. We might have to all go vegan, I'm just saying. But even the vegan people, you might want to be aware of what you're actually eating. Don't worry, I'll wait. Many things have been happening for the last 3 years, and no one's actually sitting there pointing the fingers on the people that we need to be pointing at, which is the government sitting there saying, we've got your back, guys. We've got your back. Don't worry. Liz came in, epic fail. Boris, epic fail. Richie Sunak, brother, is going to be an epic fail for my man as well. Theresa May, epic fail. You know what's there? David Cameron, epic fail. Like, I just keep going down the list, guys, you get me? And stop me when you feel like any of them people made it make sense and made it feel like, yeah, well, we've got this. We're out of the Brexit, we're out of the EU, we're in war right now, oil prices are through the roof, living costs is through the roof, our pound doesn't even stand no more, so that's not even great anymore. Richie Sunak is richer than the king. Like, come on, guys, what's going on? And we've got this little numpty, Matt Hancock, in Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, talking about, I'm just trying to look like a normal person. You're a scumbag. You're a scumbag, and you've done us all over. And I want to shout out to every single one of you that knew the truth. I want to shout out to every single one of you that might have lost someone, that might have gone through a pain where you were suffering by yourself and you actually kept to the rules. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you, for the one that believed in the government and said, you know what, they're not going to do me wrong. I'm sorry, guys. But the time is now, and the time is to wake up, and the time is to get mobilizing. Get your assets, get things into place, and make sure your family's taken care of, because the government ain't going to take care of you. What's you guys' thoughts? Comment below.